And now she is leaving. That is today we turn to Karan, this being a VTuber associated to VirtuaReal Link, an initiative by VirtuaReal to bring in independent VTubers. VirtuaReal being an effort between Bilibili and Anycolor, the parent company of Nijisanji. Now, as we had prior reported, Karan had been a VTuber that is fluent in English and other languages, but primarily only streams on Bilibili. This VTuber also being on her way to becoming a doctor, but herself also being an artist, found herself in the crosshairs of AI supporters, as when she had discussed the AI-generated artwork controversies, she herself stated that she refused to directly use AI-generated content for any work of hers until the relevant copyright and regulations are clear worldwide, stating further that she does not refuse AI itself, but simply refusing the aspect that other people's works are being used within these AI models. This then leading to AI supporters to dox and threaten her, seen here sending a fake email to her university, accusing her of drug use and prostitution. Further, they would dox her real name, phone number, IDs, and university, along with other pieces, even going so far as to use AI to generate naked photos of her. In response, Bilibili had sent out a statement, in general making clear that they were banning numerous accounts because of actions like these. But unfortunately, at this time, the aspiring VTuber has now announced that she is graduating, diving into her lore as a demon, saying, in all the years that I've now been studying humans, I have experienced all the love and hate, sorrow and joy of the human world. And I have also felt the strong positive and negative emotions of humans in the 3 years that I've been a VTuber. Now I will leave the human world again and return to the magic world to continue my research. I hope that love and peace will live on. My graduation date is tentatively scheduled for July 17th. The deadline for receiving letters is June 17th. I'm very sorry for this short letter. Doxing being a continuing issue for other VTubers, such as that for Reimu Amamiya, explaining even as a muted VTuber hiding their voice, they were still tracked down and doxed on Discord. That then leading to their graduation. We'll have more on AI and other backlash later in this episode. But now today we return to Nijisanji, specifically to Nijisanji EN's Selen Tatsuki, now announcing a new outfit illustration contest, stating your prediction artworks have always been such an inspiration for me, so here's an opportunity to contribute to my next official outfit. As all the news of this came from management to Selen midstream, let's go ahead and check in on how she reacted when she found out on their decisions.
Okay, so apparently they changed the rules regarding the illustration contest, so I'm gonna announce it right now. 1 to 2 weeks. So I'll say it right now, and if anyone could just do a word of mouth for me, because I have to still set up like everything. I'm a little bit frustrated with this part. Sorry, I just got a little bit frustrated because they changed the rules with how illustration contests are hosted, but they didn't tell me about it. But in the past, I was allowed to give you guys a month now, but my ticket might expire. Will expire if I give artists a month now. So I'm still setting it up at the moment. And I'm still waiting for management stuff. But like, if anyone can just do a word of mouth for me for artists to start this, figure out designs. I really don't want to. I don't want to rush artists, but literally the only time I'll get another opportunity to get another outfit ticket is like a long time. Because it takes a long time, and I was told I wasn't allowed to prep in advance, and then they decided to change the rules last minute on me. So now I can't. They were like, oh, you should have prepped in advance. I was like, but you told me I can't. So and they're like, well, sorry, we just changed the rules. I was like, what? I could have prepped this in advance and had everything ready. Oh my god. Sorry, it has a little bit of a bummer news because they're like, or you could try plan it now and host it the next time you get an outfit ticket. But the next time I could get an outfit ticket is like a long time. Sorry, that was a little bit frustrating to read, Justin. That's a little bit frustrating to read. Don't worry, I can calm myself down. All right. Merit, it was just unfortunate timing because there was Golden Week too. So I would have organized this last week, but because there was Golden Week in Japan, management wasn't online, since everyone's on break, in Japan. So I would have had all of that set up last week if I could. In the end, if it doesn't work out, I'll just give artists like 2 weeks then to submit, which I really hate because I won't give artists like a month, but it's like the best at best I'll try and get it as early as I can. And it's just, if you guys could just do like a little word of mouth to any artist that's watching, or like we're looking forward to submit something, because they were like, if you don't have a design by this date, you don't even get your outfit. And I was just like, oh, that's so frustrating. Like they're like, if you don't even choose a design by that date, you don't even get your outfit. And like, it's just, you have to wait another, I can't say X amount of months to have the opportunity to get a new outfit again. All right, guys, I need to calm down. I'm gonna calm down, get some work done. At least you guys were there to help me calm. I would have been so angry if I saw that message like after the stream. I would have been like fucking so angry and frustrated. Oh my god, so at least you guys helped me calm down a little bit. I need to write that message I need to write my reply to my manager with a cool head, because I have written very heated messages before when I was off stream. I have let my temper get the best of me and wrote very heated messages in the past. So I'm gonna have to calm down, right? And I'm trying to calm down and write a not very, because I've like shown these messages to people and they're like, holy they're like, that's a little bit too intense to let. I was like, no, I was mad. You don't understand. I was fucking mad.
And here now we have the new outfit illustration contest form, which lists numerous terms and conditions. The last term and condition receiving a lot of attention, saying regardless of whether your work is selected or not, applicants must agree that their submitted works and related works are allowed to be used on our official social media accounts, official websites and other websites, books, other media, in our Nijisanji live streams, and displayed at other events without compensation. Those terms receiving replies like disgusting theft of labor and rights. If you want commercial rights to art, then pay us for the license. Those terms and conditions looking very similar to that of the typical terms and conditions you would see on Nijisanji's derivative works guidelines, more so aimed at fan works than works that would be potentially seen later and even commercially released. Many in response bringing up the Hall Live Creator Contest of 2023 from earlier this year, where in contrast, copyrights to works entered in that contest shall belong to the contestant who created the work, except for the first prize winning work in their swimsuit design category. Those top prizes being cash prizes, offering up 1,500 USD. Selen updating with negotiated again with management, and the form will be corrected soon. 5 designs will be picked and will be awarded 1,000 USD each, but only one will become an official outfit. Please note that I am paying the prize out of my own pocket and not the company. I was told no originally and cannot provide prizes, and fought for it for a long time as shown on past streams, so I'm glad that I can finally award artists some form of compensation in the end after fighting for so long to even be able to host it. Just to clarify, I originally wanted to provide prizes out of my own pocket, but that was denied at first. I always want to support artists and have done so throughout my career here in Nijisanji, so I am happy that I was able to in the end, even though I could always do more. Once again, doing her best to make clear there is an award for the top 5 designs, totaling in 5,000 USD right from her pocket and not the company. That company once again being Nijisanji English. Now promoting the 2nd anniversary of the launch of this branch with the Lazulite 2nd anniversary goods. Also now announcing the Lazulite 1st anniversary goods are on resale, and now further announcing that there will be even more Niji puppet goods available, including those with Nijisanji English. And hopefully, of course, the talents get a nice cut of this merchandise. Merchandise coming from a company ran by one of Japan's youngest billionaires. That's right, again, billionaire with a B. Then as we also have this head-turning merchandise asking, ready to grab special merch of your Oshi. Oshis that will certainly be getting a nice cut of this merch, including sling bags, rubber keychains, and even now perfumes. That now bringing us over to Nijisanji English's Enna Aloutette. Quote retweeting that announcement and saying, I don't personally like super strong smells, so I requested for more subtle smells. I hope everyone enjoys the Aloutette selection. So just what does Enna smell like? Well, we were given an idea here that as Enna would show the inside of her PC, asking, is this why my PC kept overheating and freezing up lately? We also have Reimu Endou with Nijisanji English, reading the description of her fragrance and saying, damn, staff doing fanfic work. Saying further, I picked flowers and citrus scents because it's my favorite and I legit use them every day. A scent which may be lingering on her keyboard, as now shown off by Reimu here, tweeting out the keyless version and saying, ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, uncensored keyboard shots are very popular recently with many VTubers. After Reimu would say, I'm sorry, I promise I'll start cleaning my keyboard more and not every 3 years. Showing us this photo and saying further, pretty keyboard feeling all clean and cute. I can finally go to sleep now. And next up with Nijisanji, we have Lain Paterson taking part in an official Nijisanji collab alongside the Sword Art Online Pachi slot, and also being a part of another merch drop from Nijisanji. These livers showing off a sporty side to themselves, as we were also treated to this side of Lain. That's right, it's Maid Paterson, the Nijisanji liver, absolutely loving this artwork as provided by her character illustrator Lack. This artist also going on to tweet, after seeing the example of Patra-chan, I hope that in the future more and more VTubers will have the option to graduate from their corporate affiliations and not become extinct. It would be great to see this kind of trend in the industry in the future. That VTuber once again being Patra, who was a part of Nanashi, aka 774 Incorporated, having been at the time by far their largest VTuber, but no longer, as the company would send out this notice that regarding Patra's independence, saying further, we would like to inform you that Patra will be graduating on May 9th. That was the day of this announcement, to become independent. As a result of repeated discussions with them regarding their future activities, it was decided to respect her intentions and accept her offer of independence. We would like to ask for your continued support and encouragement for Patra and the talents belonging to Nanashi. Please refrain from contacting our talents regarding the matter. The talent themselves making clear, as mentioned in today's stream, as of today, I will be graduating from Nanashi and going independent. The channel will remain the same and I will continue to work as usual. I will do my best, so please support me. I can only express my gratitude to everyone at Nanashi Incorporated. Thank you very much. This coming months after Komori met another one of the largest VTubers with 774 Incorporated had also left, joining Vespo, now the arguably third largest VTuber agency in Japan, and still retaining the rights to her character when she joined the other agency. Moves like these now not uncommon to other agencies like VShojo, a talent-first VTuber company, retweeting today this announcement from SMITE, stating with the power of gods and anime on our side, we're excited to announce the SMITE Cross VShojo crossover event. That event involving current VShojo talents like Iron Mouse, Fruit, and K-san, along with now former talents of VShojo like Nyanners, Silvervale, and even Vebe. SMITE replying, the VShojo team is gathering for one final event, and you're invited to be a part of it. Whether they are part of VShojo or rocking it in their indie careers, don't miss your chance to celebrate all these amazing VTubers in SMITE. That all while VShojo has been posting up numerous animated movies on their Twitter in an almost panty and stocking art style involving this character on the screen and giving us the hashtag of IQ999, leading many to wonder if this may be a new VTuber that will be joining VShojo. That potentially new character with VShojo being currently speculated as an existing previously agency VTuber or an indie VTuber or even a soon-to-be-released AI VTuber, which now brings us over to Mary, a V artist, posting out F it, knee up VTuber model raffle. You know the drill. Like, follow, retweet. 3 winners will receive custom VTuber models ready to rig. This post then being called out. Gigi saying this is obvious AI art. How can they call this a VTuber model if a live 2D rigger is going to see this and cry in ocean because the layering to this looks awful from just one glance. Further, we have Princess Mochi saying, so a friend of mine did a breakdown on how to spot this as AI art, pointing out mirrored highlights, numerous inverted pieces to the work, deformed lines, cropped lines, a part of the arm which simply becomes a blob, along with numerous other oddities, even ending with bro, come on. Mary would later tweet, okay y'all, I'm sorry, I'm done trolling, and then telling a very complicated story about how a few months ago their art was stolen, so as revenge they made an AI art post. This explanation being called out further with, quote, I was only pretending. I was trying to catch this person who totally isn't me from stealing from me. Princess Mochi pointing out that other account had an inactive Instagram and calling this potentially a double scam, stating someone claiming to be the Instagram's actual owner has come forward and is also running a commission scam, saying further, it's also been brought to my attention that Scammer B is also affiliated with a group that has been called out for using the same stolen pieces of art. Yes, this is potentially scams all the way down. So now finally, let's turn back to the indies, starting with Annie, an artist and Fox VTuber, recently launching her own Make Ship Plushie campaign and allegedly even promoting it with a paragraph from ChatGPT. This campaign being very successful, being nearly 400% funded and selling 779 plushies. That as next, Annie would tweet out, I got banned. That's right, she had been streaming for years, but now this VTuber is on a ban streak with Twitch, this now being her second ban. VTuber Tob demanding that they free her, this all occurring on the day they were supposed to collab. Annie later stating, I guess I can sleep more today, but also clarifying, it's one day, we Gucci. Also recently being rebanned was Elle, preparing for her 2.0 debut in June, and this now being her fourth ban, stating below, my titty too big, saw we, and then one day and 9 minutes and 2 seconds later, being unbanned. Elle replying, I am out of the womb, and days later celebrating 69,000 followers on twitch.tv. And that's not all, as we also have Bloo the Slime, a lewd and lovable slime VTuber who had been banned back in early October, that at the time being an indefinite ban, and now months later being unbanned, over half a year later. Further in the indie scene, it's Shoto, last month saying, thank you all so much for 1 million and more on Overdose. You guys have gave me so much confidence in my singing again after years, and I'm forever grateful. That is, Shoto has achieved one of the VTuber holy grails, and pulling it off as an indie. That's right, we have a Shoto Nendoroid coming. And that's not all, as he had also posted up this silhouette, promising a spring outfit debut, slated for May 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And as you can see here, Shoto does have a blue checkmark on twitter.com, earlier asking, why do I suddenly have the blue checkmark? I would never buy Twitter Blue, I'm so confused, dude. Then reporting, I am free, with the blue checkmark being gone at the time. This VTuber explaining to Uki Violetta of Nijisanji English, I had to change my name to get rid of it, but then 2 weeks later, it was back. Shoto stating, ain't no way Elon tried to sneak the blue checkmark back on me again. I've been violated. Shoto having a twitter.com account with over 1 million followers, many speculating that numerous Twitter accounts with that large of a following simply are being given check marks across the board. That is next, we turn to the Dragon VTuber Vienna, bringing us this new look and new reference sheet. This model being rigged by her papa, Brian Chewy, the Iron Vertex Master going all out as usual, leading Numi to say she's so pretty and gorgeous and pretty, while Tricky would also post that she's pretty, even while making this face. Numerous creators helping on this re-debut, including Vyugan's Diariku, saying the new model is chef's kiss. 7MC coming in with background concepts, background art, along with also illustrating the precious little noodle. But while Vienna is still a cosmic dragon girl, she would go on to notice this cosmetic dragon girl, stating, I hope I don't have to tell you guys that a quote-unquote cosmetic dragon telling you that you won a giveaway is indeed not real. Also catching this imposter account, stating, whoa guys, I'm a graphic graphic designer now. Vienna earlier celebrating a brand new 3D debut, that work being done by Jay Jinemu, producing a 3D spring dragon design. After the festivities, Vienna would say, "Thank you so much for everything, you guys mean the world to me." As a certain other VTuber would tweet out, "My sweet, most hardworking, beloved big sister, how I love and adore you so much. Words cannot describe how much joy and happiness you bring me just by continuing to forge through the ups and downs of life and following your passions wholeheartedly. I love you. Happy 3D debut." And of course, being the jiggly whale girl Bao, sharing the same character illustrator and modeler as Vienna, and teasing us with this, "I'm on my tippy toes to give you a smooch." And further posting, "April showers bring May flowers." That's right, Bao has a brand new look too. Also lovingly modeled by Brian and giving this lady a very classy look, and Bao being extra classy after seeing the Super Mario Brothers movie, tweeting out, "The visceral sound I made when they put Bowser in the jar. You couldn't stop me from screaming." Sounds that you might just hear on Love Me Not, Bao's latest song, now available on all streaming platforms. And next up, we are turning to our co-host Lae-Dee, here now with even more indie VTuber news.
Thanks, False. Illustrator Sarue has now debuted their 2.0 model, as Sarue's new lore would also be featured with a full animation short film. Sarue would thank everyone for the amazing support, and in wanting to give back, has also launched some new merch, that with the limited edition release of her very own U2s. And soon after debuting, Sarue would also celebrate their birthday, tweeting out, "Your support means the world to me, and I'm so grateful for it. Just know that I see you and appreciate you. My birthday stream was amazing." VTuber Honey Goblin celebrated the end of April with 2 years of streaming, receiving such cozy fan art by Taku Artworks, who says, "Good morning, sleepyhead," along with more wholesome fan art of Honey getting some help with a crossword puzzle. Turtle VTuber and software engineer Mr. Bite has finally debuted along with a animated lore video with credits to the model, the design done by Vugan talent YoClash, model art by Uniho, and VTuber rigger by Lear Bag, as this turtle is now in motion and ready for streaming. And speaking of debuts, we have Mamechi showcasing their new design for their 4.0 model with the art and rig and just everything being done by Mamechi themselves, complete with a VTuber model showcase, as Mamechi would re-debut this new isekai look with not just any kind of lore but also a self-made game interactive with chat. They'll have no fear, as the 4.0 and 1.0 Mamechi still interact and coexist, with the 1.0 Mamechi now in 3D. This along with Mamechi's new modern and industrial looking stream overlay done by Yuzushizuka. VTuber Siren has also officially debuted with the design done by Harui and new animated emotes by Nether Dawn. There's more to this VTuber than meets the eye. It's just so cool. I want wings. Can I get wings? And speaking of production, we have Eye Candy, who requires all rats to assemble, as they have now gone through their Plushie launch arc, having now sold over 100 rats. That is, as the family of Buff, Rose, and Shia hype the production of these little guys. VTuber Shia Bun has now released a new cover song, as Shia continues to look, smell, and observe. It also been announced that Shia Bun will be featured in Akon, and of course, if you're gonna have one member of the family, you gotta also include others, such as Buff Pup, as the Swear Pup will also be at Akon. Tweeting, "See y'all there, come catch me." Joe Cat has excitedly launched a new VTuber agency, VFlick, with the first wave including Joe himself and 4 other members, as Joe would simultaneously debut but also celebrate his birthday, also to simultaneously graduate, also to simultaneously shut down VFlick, leaving many people stunned, to which Joe Cat responds, "We don't get to choose when our time comes, sadly, and sometimes it's 15 minutes after we announced." With this whole event being completely not serious, as Joe Cat would go on the record to state, since it's better than sorry to clarify things on the internet, VFlick was not and never was a real agency. It never existed, and I just wanted to do a goof going, "Look, I'm part of an agent," and now it's dead. And now back to you, False.
Thank you very much, Lae-Dee. And further regarding Sarue, yes, that U2's figure is a limited edition release with availability ending on May 23rd at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. And that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on twitch.tv, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.